I'm Dr. Matt Chalmers, and one of the things I love to do is work out, lift weights, that sort of thing. And I see a lot of athletes, I see a lot of people who want to get bigger and stronger, or they want to get better at their sport. And so they're going to the gym, and a lot of them are getting really bad advice. They're being told, lift as much weight as you can, as many reps as you can, and that's the way you do it. Well, that might have been great advice 20 years ago. We've learned a lot about the body since then. And one of the things I like to tell people to do is not necessarily to focus on that, especially not all the time. That's a great way to hurt yourself, because when you increase the weight, you don't have to be out of line nearly as much for an injury. You don't have to do as much to injure yourself. You're going to put a lot of strain on all your joints and ligaments and tendons. So what I recommend that you do is, if you're going to lift heavy, find a weight that on the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th rep, that in that range, the last 2 or 3 are really hard. Maybe you have to have somebody help you get the weight off, but keep the reps up a little bit higher. The other thing that you can do, which is my favorite way to go, is slow down. Increase the reps, but slow down. So instead of just going like this, decrease the time it takes you to contract all the way out, and then slow down in this negative form as you come back down. At the end of the day, what you want to make sure is that when you leave the gym, whether you're lifting really heavy for small amounts of reps, you're increasing the time, you're doing lots of reps. When you leave the gym, if you did 15 sets on legs, and you can walk out and bounce out just like nothing, whatever, you didn't work out hard enough, I don't care what you did. On the other flip side of that is if you did, 8 reps, or 8 sets, I'm sorry, and you're leaving and your legs are wobbly noodles, you got to where you wanted to go. You've got to fatigue the muscle. And the goal to build muscle is you got to break the muscle down. What we try to keep the big piece of is that you break the muscle down, but don't break the joint down. Don't break the ligaments and the tendons down. So decrease the amount of weight you're using, increase the reps, but slow down the speed at which you do your lifts. It'll help tremendously, especially with sports. It can often increase endurance in that muscle as well. So you get increased strength, increased flexibility, and you get increased endurance, which is what every athlete needs. Now, I'm not saying you don't do a heavy day, but the vast majority of your workout, if you just slow down, go full range of motion, and you go for a little bit higher reps, you're going to get that same damage to the muscle that needs to be rebuilt, and it's going to be that positive damage. That's going to be the really way to go. So just keep your workouts a little bit slower, it'll be a whole lot better.